Hari Om. Well, you must be thinking what Guruma is doing right now. This is called Lota bottle because it is not a bottle, but also a bottle, but in a Lota shape. So, this is a very interesting product of www.apsattire.com. And especially now when summers are here, now this is Lota. The cap of this bottle is also in Lota shape. And you keep the water overnight in this copper Lota bottle, and then you drink it in the morning and see how easy it is to drink from this. And then you take this, close it, and it is done. So there is a very important significance of keeping water in this shaped lota. In all of our prayers, we keep water in a lota. Even when we do Ghat Sthapana or during Yagya, every time we use this shaped because there is a lot of medicinal value to water kept in this shaped utensil. And especially when it is in copper, we all know what are the benefits of copper utensils. Okay, so let's come back to our topic today. Why we spoke about Lota bottle today is because we are talking about summers and summer foods. So most of the time we are so confused that what to eat in summers, what to eat in winters, but we all know one thing, that we should be eating seasonal fruits and seasonal vegetables. But there is one question that comes into everybody's mind. How do we know? We are not an expert of diet. How do we know which is the seasonal fruit, which is the seasonal vegetable, which season we should be eating what? So there is a very simple formula of finding out which season we should be eating what, and we will be discussing about that formula at the end of this video. But before that, let's understand some very basic vegetables which we should not eat in summers. Why we should not eat these vegetables in summers? Because foods that are meant to be eaten in winters, if we eat those foods in summers, because they are not grown during that period, right? So one is they are coming from either cold storage or they are being imported from different parts of the world. So they can adversely affect you. It can raise pitta in your body. It can give you imbalance of vata, pitta and kapha, which can lead to so many other problems and diseases. So make sure, if you want to get rid of bloating, gas, acidity, skin problems, blood related problems, you should be avoiding these vegetables that I'm sharing with you during summers. So first and most important thing is, of course, we all love radish, mooli, and especially in India, in Bharat, we love to have mooli ka paratha and have mooli as salad and mooli ka lachha. But in summers, we should avoid radish, even if you're getting it online or offline, because it is not grown in summers. So we should avoid mooli radish. Second is sarso saag and makki ki roti. Of course, we all love it. So maybe at any of the restaurant or any of the outlet, you might be getting sarso ka saag, but make sure you avoid it because it must be a frozen one. You don't get sarso in summers. Third and very important is shaljam. Now, what is shaljam? Sarso is mustard and shaljam is tunip, if I'm right. Yeah, tunip. So you should avoid shaljam in summers. And gajar, carrot. Now you get carrot 12 months throughout the year, and sometimes you get orange carrot, sometimes you get pink carrot, but you should have carrot only in winters, not in summers. Then is beetroot. Beetroot should be avoided in summers because it is a winter food. Garlic, though, if we are into a spiritual path, if we are into some religious practices also, we should be avoiding eating garlic. But there is a lot of medicinal value of garlic in some problems, like sciatica, like joint pain, like knee pain, like back pain. But if you are suffering from depression or any mind related problem, whether it be anxiety, then garlic should be avoided. But in summers, we should avoid garlic because tendency of garlic is very hot. So we should, if you are consuming garlic, reduce it. If you are not consuming it, then of course you are anyway not consuming it. And if you can avoid it during summers, it's better you avoid it. Then is cabbage and cauliflower. Both are gobis, and you come to us to Mukteshwar and you can see big cauliflower in farms, but in summers, during summers, we should avoid cabbage and cauliflower. Batua should be avoided in summers, and then methi, which is fenugreek, though it is a wonderful winter food, but not for summers. So these are some very easily available foods in market these days, because thanks to cold storage and a system of importing food from outside. But make sure you eat regional food, make sure you eat desi food, make sure you eat seasonal fruit and food. Now, coming back to the point that we started our video with, that Guruma, how do we find out that okay, this you have told us, but how, if I'm traveling any part of the through any part of the world, how am I going to find out what is the regional food of that area? So make sure you go to a local market where you get fruits and vegetables, and there are two ways you can find out. One, it is going to be absolutely fresh, and second, because it's not coming from the cold storage, and second, it is going to be cheaper as compared to those foods which are coming from cold storage or which are imported foods. So cheaper foods and fresh foods. That's how we find out what is the regional food. That's all for today. If you want to know some amazing summer drinks, which we can replace with these soda drinks and these fizz drinks and these sugar loaded drinks, do let us know. I will share a video with you. And if you want to know what are the vegetables which we should add in our diet, I will wait for your comment in the comment box below, and I'll come up with a video on that. Lots of love, light and blessings. Stay happy, stay healthy. Hari Om, Jai Hind, Namaste.